We know the goal's on the door. We just got to win and pray results go other way for us. But we got to win. Simple as. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the right algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos live, and all that good stuff. Memberships are available on the channel. Thank you to Andy Caboodlefish for becoming a member. I much appreciate it. There is stuff going on the channel this week for members. One of them going to be a trucking video. We're going to be going from Sheffield to London, talking about the potential of the playoffs and who do we want in it, and it'll be behind the membership kind of thing. But thank you, Andy, for being a member. Much appreciate it, mate. So Sheffield Wednesday got Exeter at home, and we need to put in a good performance. We need to play some good football. Now, we're all umming and ahhing. Is there a Josh Windass in the starting line? Is he there? Well, I can answer that for you now. Nope, he's not. Dawson, Palmer, Iorfa, Flint, Brown, Johnson, Volks, Bannon, Patterson, Gregory, and Smith. Interesting that Patterson's in. It makes you wonder where Patterson's going to play. Is he playing as like a winger? With Johnson and Patterson, and you got Palmer at the back, and it's a back four. So this could be a back four because Palmer, Iorfa, Flint, Brown. Then you've got Johnson and Patterson and Bannon and Volks in the middle. This could be a 4-4-2 by the looks of this. Stockdale, Whitway, Shipton, Delibashiro, Backinson, Adenir, and Durant. Not the strongest bench, I'm not going to lie. It's not great. We still need the likes of Windass and Wilt to be on that bench. They go with Blackman, Caprice, Sweeney, Amundsen, Hartage, I think that's how you say it. Sparks, Kite, Chunks, Collins, Key, and Cole. Woods, Ground, Harper, Bogers, White, and Cox is on the bench. But this looks, for all of purposes, a 4-4-2. It looks like you've got a back four. Then you've got Patterson and Johnson playing as wingers. Volks and Bannon in the middle, and Gregory and Smith up top. Is using all our attackers. I will admit that is a little bit of a concern for me. But we do have the situation where we do have a week break this week where we're not game-wise, that is. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can get all three points. We need it. And we need goals today as well. To help the goal difference, it will be fantastic. But like I said, let's try and not keep an eye on the other goals. But it's going to happen. It's what we would do, because you want to see what the opposition are doing. But let's see how it goes, and hopefully we get all 3 points today. What in the world was that? That was an absolutely atrocious first half by us. No one has got any commitment into this today. Patterson probably the only one. Johnson to a point. Bannon's been man-marked out the game. What is going on in this first half? They look like they want this. They look like we don't want this at all. They are playing absolutely atrocious. We're set up too defensive at home. You got 5 across the back. God no, three in the middle. Sorry, 3 at the back and 5 across the middle, and that's not working. They're nullifying it. They're having lots of pace. Exeter to move the ball around. What the hell is this? We've turned into a team that just doesn't know how to play. It's like they've gone, hey, we're not going to be able to get first or second now. We're going for playoffs, that's it. So we'll do playoff. We want a day out at Wembley. At the rate we're going, with results going against us, Plymouth 1-1, Ipswich are top, and Barnsley are winning. And if Barnsley win and then win their remaining and we don't win ours, they could be third and we could end up being fourth again. I am so sick of the team not turning up. They've just gone to this last little bit where they've not turned up again. What is going on? Like, this formation isn't obviously working. Something needs to change. I'd rather Darren Moore go in and bollock him, but he won't. And this is the problem. You've got this big problem now where did motivation come into our room? Is he going to be that calm, cool, and intimate stuff like, I know, you know that you're not doing this right? I'm so sick and tired of us having games like this and then it being made to feel, well, this, and this. We were slow. We were so slow and lethargic. It's like they've given up already. It's like they don't want to do this. It's like, Plymouth and Ipswich are too far ahead now. We can't do it. Just absolutely dreadful. They've had more chances. When they got on the counter, they looked more likely to go. They had a penalty claim, which was really harsh. We had a penalty claim not given. The original referee, went down for 5 minutes with an injury, so I hope he's okay, but the fourth official come. We look absolutely dreadful. I am so sick and tired recently of this team just putting in performance like they don't give a crap. I really am getting to the point of that because it's slow. It's no urgency. You want to go up. This is a team that looks like you want to go up. Do you really want someone like Joey Barton to be right? And at the moment, what he said kind of makes sense a little bit. It does look a bit thing. When we got crosses in, no one's really going for it. There's not that urgency to get on the end of something. It's just been so poor from start of that half to the end of it. Nothing there. The crowd are already on your back because it doesn't look like you care. It doesn't look like nothing's happening. I'm so sick and tired of this. Exeter they've got a game plan. It looks like they want a draw, but they can nick it and could nick this because they look more likely to go at the minute. We look dreadful. Something needs to change at half time because this has been poor. Defensive minded, I know he's a defensive minded coach. He's used all our attacking ability on the pitch and it's just not coming up anything. Patterson trying to close down the keeper and make things work, but no one else is there. Volks is playing side with passes all the time. Like I said, if Barnsley win today, we draw, they beat Ipswich, which in one sense we need, they could end up being third. And then that changes everything for us. Like everything. I don't understand this. I just don't get where 21 games unbeaten and possibly now looking like we were just coasting. And because we were coasting, this last little bit have blown us apart completely. I'm not even going to use the excuse there's no win after no buyers. You learn to win without key players. We've had key players out. Why have we lost the ability to win? Why have we lost the ability to make anything count or attack? I am so sick and tired of this. Wednesday fans are sick and tired of this. It's a joke. Wake up at half time because you look absolute crap. So, second half, they get an early goal. And it's like what happened at Bristol Rovers. Once again, it is very much that situation where we go to sleep. Like, completely go to sleep. Like, oh, it's okay. Fine. Don't worry about it. They're not going to go. What happens? They don't go. And it's just an absolute pain in the backside once again. And it's really bad by Dawson and Iorfa, to be fair. They're both at fault. They're both at fault for this. Dawson doesn't put a thing in. But you got to change it. You got to really try and change it and see what happens. And why is it with this team, we only seem to come awake when we go 1-0 down or when we're chasing a game? Why is it every time it only seems to happen when we're chasing games? And it's getting to the point of frustration now. We can't keep having it where when we chase games. It gotta stop. Where we chase games and that's when we only seem to get into it. We do what's the thingy? So we make a substitution. Flint off and Adeniran on. Some people thinking Flint got injured, but it didn't look like he had an injury. But we do make it 1-1. Good ball by Bannon. Lee Gregory glances it. And you're like, right, can we start doing something here? Can we try and get something out of this and get all 3 points? Because if we got 3 points today, we massively don't deserve it. Because we've not been at the races again. We've just been a team that just doesn't start games well all of a sudden. We've gone from being a team who's quite confident start games well to a team that can't. And we need to do better. The good ball, they get a good ball in. And again, they go for it. They look for a penalty. And we're hanging on at 1-1. But then we make another substitution. A Wickway comes on for Brown. And I think I have to get some minutes in his legs and stuff. But step up Patterson. Patterson makes it 2-1. Get the goal. Tap in. It's a shot from Johnson, which then deflects into the path of Patterson. And Big P, again, standing up and doing it. This is the thing. Patterson has worked so hard this game. He really has. He gone after him. He put a massive shift in. And he does every time. And I get really annoyed when people say, what does Patterson offer? This is what Patterson offers. He offers you something. He gives you a chance. He's there. He's in and around it. He only seems like the only one who was going after players today when we were playing it short. Gregory and Smith weren't. Smith today have been useless. Smith has had another poor game. It's starting to feel like it's a waste of the signing with Smith at times because he's just not playing well at all. And then you look at it, we make another substitution. Gregory comes off, Backinson on. Backinson had a great chance in the box, doesn't really have anything though. And then Smith hits the post. It's a scramble. Patterson trying to get on the end of it and they get it away. And then they get a free kick in a really good position. Very poor by Backinson. Shouldn't have given it. They bring the keeper up for this free kick. It goes in. Dawson got it. And I don't get why Dawson doesn't hit this long. Because there's nobody in the net. He hits that in a good position. It's 3-1. It's game, set, and match. But we win 3-0. But we shouldn't have won 3-0. 3-0, sorry. We win 2-1. And we shouldn't have won 2-1 at all. At all. This wasn't a 2-1 game. They had a game plan and they stuck to it well. So let's have a look at the table then. So, if you look at the table right now, Plymouth are on top with 92. They won 3-1. Ipswich won 3-0 versus Peterborough, who were looking for that playoff base, and Derby's now got it. We're on 90 points. 40 goal difference, 30 goal difference, 57 goal difference. Ipswich goal difference is insane. We now need Barnsley to do us a massive favour on Tuesday night. We need them to win. And then us beat our next 2 games. Like, if you look at the next match coming up, I don't know. It does this sometimes. When you do the things, it changes the thing. So Barnsley, Ipswich, we need a Barnsley win. We need a Bristol Rovers win. And then we have to go and beat Shrewsbury Town and Derby at home. Now, let's have a look at who people got. Ipswich have got Exeter. They could batter them at home and clinch second. Right? They will absolutely batter them at home, I think. Who have Plymouth got? Plymouth have got Burton at home. Could absolutely batter them. And it could be done. It could be completely done. We all win our games. And then it's just like, who's going to get it? Because we would need the 2 teams to lose their games in hand. And I'll win our last 2 and pray they lose their last 2. And if you look at games at the end of the season, we got Derby. They got Port Vale, who they'll want to beat anyway because of the loss they had at Home Park. And if they win that, they get title and all that lot. Ipswich Town go to Fleetwood. Now, Ipswich Town are a good team and could actually cause them an issue in that one. But it's 2-1 to Wednesday. We don't deserve to win it at all. We don't deserve to win this game at all. We only seem to turn up once we're losing. But it is what it is. We get all 3 points, and that's what all that matters. And we move on to the next game, and now we sweat it out to see what the other 2 teams do in their games in hand and maybe show what we couldn't do. And then it's all going right with playoffs then. But it's so tight at the top. It could go either way. But at the moment, you don't see Plymouth or Ipswich Town dropping points. Sheffield Wednesday win and get 3 points, but my God, don't we make it difficult at the moment.